lyrics and you
it's weird because I say shit that I feel like offends certain, or makes people feel weird at concerts sometimes when I say them, because like I touch on shit that like is a little bit like hot button subjects.
That's
and
good
be
though.
Like,
that's
but
what
like
it's all
at
about.
the same time, it's like this is hip hop. This is why I feel like they're afraid of hip hop.
You know what? Fuck this whole eggshell culture, man. Everybody afraid of fucking.
Yeah, man. Just
we live in a world.
It's about expression. It's about real shit.
Word.
This is fucking hip hop. This is that real shit. This is just you open the window to your fucking mind frame. You let that shit the fuck out.
Exactly.
You express it through your fucking hands and the records you play.
No doubt.
MCs express it through the words they choose. You know what I mean? It's just like that's what it is, and that brings people together because if you really are about the culture, you're respected within the culture.
Right.
It's the people that perpetrate that feel uncomfortable in that culture.
Well, you touched on it. What it is that people really don't understand the culture.
Nah,
you know, that's what it really. You know, they know the version of this thing that was put in
the
the
trendy
box.
shit.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
hey y'all, I don't mean to interrupt, man, but we got about 5 minutes left, man.
Word
And
is
Mateo got these questions he wants to ask, man.
Let's go.
Yo,
Here
go
we
ahead,
go.
shoot Mateo, man.
They hip hop related, so I'm gonna just get into it.
Go ahead, man, shoot.
There were multiple choice, but we got some hip hop scholars in here. So, which address in the Bronx, New York, is believed to be the place where it all began?
1520.
Oh, Sedgwick Ave.
Ah, yes. That was answered by both Greystoke and Seriality.
See
You
that?
each get 1,000 points.
Oh wow.
Oh, we're playing a game show. I could just yell
Nah,
out
I'm
with a
just,
mic.
I'm just. You're gonna get
We need a
points,
buzzer.
rubles, you know.
Survey said. But you know what though, like, and to piggyback off of Greystoke's comment about the teacher, you know, we looked up to and we respected the experiences of elders back in the day. You know, they didn't pander to us. They didn't need to be legitimized by children. Like, they were who they were. And I don't think enough of that happens now. And that's part of the reason why this hip-hop thing is in the state that it's in. You know, take your experiences if you have them and pass them on and educate and enlighten. Don't, you know, especially, you know, of course, the DJ thing is what I relate to the most. You know, don't be in clubs playing stuff that you know is nonsense and then complain about the state of music. You're responsible for it.
That's right. You have to become part of the change that you want to see. If you want to see that change, become the part of that. Make that change happen, man. And that's what we do here on Flip the Script Radio. We get away from the norm, you know. I mean, everything you're hearing on Hot 97, all that Lil Wayne, Lil Crap, we don't play that here, man. We trying to make the change. We trying to change it back to the way it's supposed to be.
And if they make good records, we play those too. I mean,
If he did.
If
he did.
But somebody would have to force feed that record to us.
And they got to slow down the hi-hats.
Because we're not looking
please.
for it. But there's some gems in everything, you know.
Yeah.
They're not in everything, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you dig through, you'll find, all right, this one's not that bad, but it's not worth listening to all the shit that you gotta listen.
People have to learn how to develop their own taste and stop waiting for major corporations to dictate what they should like this week.
Yeah,
You
and it's
know?
very easy to research and go out there and find underground stuff and find your local neighborhood,
Right.
what your local neighborhood rapper is doing, and he might be better than anything you're hearing on the
Right.
radio. Give that kid a shot.
You know what?
doubt.
If you're just a casual listener and you listen, whatever's on the radio makes you happy and that's enough for you, then, you know, that's fine. The problem and the issue I have is with the people who claim to be heads, and yet, you know, they don't do any, and a lot of, you know, again, our age group is guilty of that. They don't, you know, dig, man. There's this thing called the internet where you can, like, you know, really look around for stuff and have it instantly.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you go through SoundCloud, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack,
Yeah,
but
it's
you'll
like-
find that needle
Yeah.
if you dig deep enough.
It's like when I made the switch, you know, started using Serato from vinyl. It was like digital digging. You know, you're going through stuff, and there's producers that are doing, like, I play a lot of them on the show, remixes of like classic joints that some of them are better than the original versions.
Yeah.
And these are by people that, you know, should be heard. But if you have a community, you know, that isn't going to feature any of this stuff, then, you know, it's
Yeah.
never going to get heard.
Yeah, and I hear a lot of things that you do that I definitely know the lyrics to, but never heard it to that track.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's all dope.
You know, but the other side of that, especially in the music thing, is like the researching part was the educational part. Like back in the day when somebody sampled something and we wanted to find out who it was, there was no who sampled, there was none of these websites diming out producers at whatever. So you had to, it forced you, if you wanted to find a record that had like say like a Vibes sample in it, you had to learn about the Milt Jacksons, you had to learn about the Cal Jaders, and in that process,
if I wanted to learn lyrics to a song, I was rewinding my tape deck, and writing down.
But think about
and rewinding and writing down.
Somebody young hears a record now and they want to know the sample.
They look it up.
They look it
Google
up. They download it within 2 minutes. They've found out who it is, and they now have it in their possession, but they don't know anything about the artist whatsoever.
Nothing.
But anyway, we're a bunch of grumpy old hungry, hungry in my case.
We're actually complaining, but nice and calm.
We love
complaining really calm right now.
We're not complaining.
I think we're making a lot of sense.
No, on the low, we're complaining.
No, we are complaining.
We have the right. We have the, you know what? We have the right to complain.
I mean, I've told my son 100 times. Read it, write it, read it again. We retain it. You got to retain it, and it's hard for them because everything is at their fingertips. So it's so easy,
right?
That's right. So listen, man, we about to get into this music. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do for you listeners right now. I'm gonna step in the line of fire right now, just for you guys, and I'm gonna put C to the test. All right, C, man. I haven't been feeling what you've been playing lately, man. I don't like it, man. I think you're falling off. I think your skills are eroding, man. You got to do something today, man, just to make me believe that you still got it, man.
You play a lot of stuff that girls can't dance to.
Yeah, man.
And that's how you know it sucks.
Yeah, right. Man. So I need you to really step it up, lady.
All right, well, I'm leaving. Thanks.
Tales from the script.